Good afternoon, everyone, and all you little monsters. I'm Nick Mavadonis, the mayor of Portland, and welcome to Portland, Maine. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to Deering Oaks and to join you in voicing all of our united opposition to the U.S. military's don't ask, don't tell policy. 13,500 men and women have been fired from their job of protecting their country, our country, and keeping our homes safe simply because they live their lives openly. I know that some of these men and women have made the trip to Maine today to share their story, and as a straight ally, I want to thank them for having the courage to speak out against discrimination, because no one should lose their job simply because they're gay. And I want to tell you, you're in a city, Portland, Maine, where the Portland City Council in 1992 passed the first human rights ordinance in the state of Maine, and the voters in Portland that fall upheld that ordinance. 5 years ago, Maine voters overwhelmingly opposed the effort to repeal basic legal protections for gays and lesbians. Maine voters stood up and said no one should have to live their lives in fear of being exposed, harassed, or discriminated against because they're gay. On that day, Maine voters stood up for Maine values. Tomorrow, the U.S. Senate is going to decide where they stand on basic rights and equality. And in that body, Maine's two senators will decide where they stand, and I am confident that Senator Snowe and Senator Collins will side with Maine values, because don't ask, don't tell, in my opinion, is a bad policy. It hurts our military, and it's cost this country enough. Please join me in thanking Service Members Legal Defense Network for taking on the fight to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell, for giving thousands of gay men and women who have been discharged from the military or are serving in silence a platform to speak out against discrimination, and for fighting for the right for all Americans to have a freedom to serve. As Mayor of Portland, it's my great honor to welcome and thank Lady Gaga for engaging millions of Americans across this country in an effort to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Finally, I want to thank you for coming today, for finding a few hours to join this critical fight to have the freedom to serve. Because tomorrow, I have to believe, and with a little help from Maine's two senators, this fight will be over.